The Apache Kid, Escovedo, former WEC featherweight champion, makes his way to the Dream Ring. Some tough losses in his career to Jens Pulver and Uriah Faber. Escovedo, who of course didn't fight for 3.5 years after a serious staph infection that left him partially paralysed and in need of spinal surgery. Jiu-Jitsu stylist, who you saw in the pre-fight video, flashed the triangle in a very definitive message to Yoshiro Maeda. Known for his triangle chokes, all of his 8 submission wins have come by way of triangle chokes. Man's got more triangles than Bandcamp. Escovedo steps into the Dream Ring, bounds over the top ropes to take on Yoshiro Maeda.
Aka corner より前田義郎選手の優勝です。
Former featherweight king of Pancrase, Yoshiro Maeda. 14 of his wins have come via knockout or technical knockout. He's had wins over the likes of Mika Miller, Atsushi Yamamoto, DJ Taiki, Barrett Yoshida, and Chase Beebe. There's one of our many celebrities here ringside, a man who I don't have to introduce to you, of course. Guess who that is? Rani Yaya and Miguel Torres among some of the tough losses in the career of Yoshiro Maeda. Also a draw and a loss with the foot fetish, Masakazu Imanari. When asked of his opinion of his opponent, Escovedo, at yesterday's press conference, Maeda said, "My impression is that he's a Gaijin," which means a foreigner, with a very scary face. That's what Maeda had to say about Escovedo. Into the ring steps this veteran. This should be a very entertaining contest.
これより第3試合を行います。青コーナー171センチ、62.8 キロ、エスコーベド。赤コーナー170センチ、62.5 キロ、前田義郎。
Yoshiro Maeda weighed in at 137.7 pounds, Escovedo at 138.4. Maeda the favourite, bookmakers minus 245, Escovedo plus 195. 15-4 record Escovedo, 4-1 in his last 5. Maeda, big record, 26-7-2, 3-2 in his last 5. The voice, Michael Chavello, Trig Vision, Frank Trigg with you, and also our translator, Hans Thompson, all part of Dream 13. Southpaw stance of Maeda. He will tend to switch. The height and reach advantage goes the way of Escovedo. Good high right round kick there from Escovedo. Maeda with a 4-punch combination, including an uppercut that went so high it almost took out the ring lights. And both men just testing the waters with the strikes here so far. Good outside thigh kick from Maeda, and he fakes the rear hand, powers off the lead hand. That was nicely done with the lead hook. being the right hand of the southpaw. Escovedo wants to be throwing his right down the tube, and he should have followed through with that one. He actually pulled it back as we see Maeda just fake a Maegiri. Nice uppercut, trying to put the chin through the top of the head. Maeda like a house on fire, showing the power salvos early. High left round kick from Escovedo. He's being backed up though here in the opening 60 seconds. And he may have just copped a glancing shot to the eye there, Maeda, complaining to the referee, who will call time. Solid start though, Frank, from Yoshiro Maeda.
This is a good job for Escovedo. He's a little break right now anyway. He's starting to get picked apart. I mean, his hand's a little bit too wide. His guard is high enough. There's just a little bit too much space in there. He's getting picked apart straight down the pipe and ugly uppercuts. Escovedo needs to close the gap real quick and try to get take it down. Even though he's a taller guy, he's not using his stand-up at all. Not to his advantage in the length game. So he needs to get this down to the ground as quickly as possible. We know that Escovedo's game is on the ground, so quit screwing around. Let's just get it there. I understand, for a little bit you want to kind of test the waters, but you've been hit 4 or 5 different times by Maeda. Don't test the waters anymore. Figure it out. Take him down.
That's Hiroyuki Takaya there, and Hideo Tokoro.
Tokoro, as always, keeping a close eye on proceedings as we are back into action here. Maeda and Escovedo. Ooh, nice high right round kick, but Maeda caught it on the forearms. He's got that beautiful jab that he sets up the rear hand with, has Yoshiro Maeda. High left round kick from Escovedo. Good front kick to the midsection. Taking centre ring here, Escovedo. His hands are a little wide though. Got to be careful of those straight line punches coming in like those from Maeda, who goes for the jumping knee. Escovedo turns him around. They spin and tango, and Maeda back to centre ring. Crowd appreciating the striking prowess of these two men. 1 minute 45 down, opening round set for 10.
Maeda's got a good game plan. He's not. Every time he has a chance to tie up, he's not staying in there. He's spinning out and getting out of the way, keeping a distance. Even though he's a shorter guy, he's using his length a lot better than Escovedo is, at least in the stand-up.
Escovedo doing a little bit of faking here. It was a Bon Jovi style shot to the heart from Maeda. Wild uppercut again from Maeda. And again shot to the sternum. Drops that rear hand down, karate style. Yakuzuki. There's a nice shot to the jawline. Uppercut missed the target from Maeda. Takes it inside. Oh, the big kibosh! It's over! It's over! It's over! My word! Escovedo was high kicking him for the entire round, and he caught him! Wow!
I was just going to say, Maeda's getting comfortable in the stand-up because there's no threat by Escovedo for the takedown. He's not shooting. He's not faking. But he didn't have to. Right when I was about to say it, he kicks from the head and knocks him out.
My word, that was awesome! Escovedo produces the best knockout we've seen so far in 2010. Trick Vision, what did you see? Trick Vision, what did you see wrong in Maeda's game plan there?
He started getting comfortable. He wanted to start throwing. He started throwing a lot more right uppercuts, trying to step in and just throw that lead uppercut right down the pipe because it worked for him earlier in the round. Well, then all of a sudden, when he goes to do that, he dropped his hands and left it down. He 3-1 and left it down and got hit again. You can see a lot of blood there. Goes low, comes high. His hands are still down, but his head comes up.
I didn't realize there, Frank, what he did. He fakes off the right leg. Have a look at the fake here. Fakes the inside thigh kick. Boom! Nicely done. The beautiful combination made him drop his head down, and then he came and powered through with the left round kick.
The first time, the whole time he actually uses real length, his whole distance in the entire fight is when he used these two kicks, and he used a great job on the inside leg kick to bring his head down. And the problem is too is that if you bring your head down, your hands come down. But when your head comes back up, your hands have to come with it. You see, Maeda didn't bring his hands up, left his head wide open, got kicked in the head.
Maeda is in a bad spot here. A lot of blood coming from his mouth. You saw him spitting into the bucket earlier on. What a massive victory for the former WEC featherweight champion, Cole Escovedo. Tokoro, as with all of our celebrities ringside, must have enjoyed that one. Hans, did I see Sexyama there ringside as well?
I didn't see him, sorry.
And one of the things too I'm kind of worried about, we'll have to try to figure out from the doctors here a little bit, he might have a broken jaw. Because the way that blood was coming out of his mouth.
Usually when that blood's coming out like that, you're right, Frank, it's usually the sign of a broken jaw. Escovedo with the knockout of the night, and certainly the knockout of 2010. Folks, more action to come from Dream 13 when we return. Andrews Nakahara and Ryo Chonan.